In this video, I'm going to showcase this character in anime dimensions. This is what I'm using and with no assists or damaging traits. Remember to like the video and subscribe. First ability is a pretty mid damage dash, but the second ability makes him able to reset the first cooldown, so that's probably why. Third ability is really strong, but it makes him, it's kind of slow, it makes him set in place. The fourth ability actually makes him able to dash, with 0 cooldown on the dash. Same with the assist, 0 cooldown on the dash for 6 seconds. So that's kind of insane. In boss rush, he has good damage on his moves because, well, the first ability isn't the strongest, but he can reset it with his second ability, so it's fine. Third ability is really strong, so in general he's just gonna be pretty strong with his moves. His moves alone are just strong moves. He can't spam or anything like that. Well, he can kinda with the second ability, but in general he's just a character with strong moves. Even the fourth ability is kinda strong. So that's what Goku is good for in boss rush. He has strong moves that he can use kind of quickly. In dimensions, he is in theory really good because he has a lot of dashes. If you didn't know, well I said it already, but for those who don't understand, once he uses his fourth ability or the assist, you have 0 cooldown on your Q dash, the dash you have that doesn't deal any damage, the one that you just use around in the game. You have 0 cooldown on that. You can use it for as many times as you want to for those 6 seconds. And if you use a specific accessory, you can use it for 10 seconds. So he's actually going to be a pretty okay assist in dimensions because you can use it and you get 6 seconds of just no cooldown on his dashes, so that's pretty cool. But in general, even without using him as an assist, just using him as the main, he's okay because he can spam his dashes. He doesn't have a problem with mobility, and like I said before, his abilities are strong enough, or they are strong, so they're strong enough to one-shot the enemies, obviously, if they're really strong. So Goku's actually really good in dimensions. He also has okay AoE, so like Goku has no real downside with in dimensions, but he doesn't have like the AoE that's required to be one of the best. So he's not amazing at anything. He's just good enough in all the aspects to be an okay dimension clearer. But I think Dio is probably going to be more useful. But if you want to, you could use Goku as an assist for your Dio in dimensions, just for dimensions. Otherwise, in raids, he's not a good assist. He doesn't have the most amount of damage. But as an assist in dimensions, he's actually really good because, well, of those dashes. And just in main, as a main, he has good enough damage. He's actually pretty good in dimensions. I would not say that Goku is a bad character, and I did mess up quite a lot this run. I somehow activated the pets right before the boss, which was really bad, and the boss TP. So I could get like 150 with this setup. In raids without a pet. Now, this is kind of interesting. He doesn't have any spam abilities except for the second ability resetting the first ability, but in general, he has strong moves. Like, he actually has strong moves. Third ability is really strong for third ability. The first ability isn't that strong, it's kind of mid, but you can use it twice, that is okay. Second ability is kind of strong, and the fourth ability is kind of strong, so like, all his abilities are kind of strong. Like, not only are they strong, they don't take too long. The third ability is a bit slow, yes, I do know that, but it's okay. It's like middle and fourth ability. It's strong but fast. So it's not like a duration that it doesn't have that end lag that most fourth ability does. It's not as long as most fourth ability, so it's still not the longest, it's still not the worst. So the third ability is still an asset to Goku because it's just strong. And the fact that you still have to like wait out his abilities and you don't have like an overboard of abilities is actually pretty good, because then you can M1 and that's just gonna add to his damage, and he doesn't miss out on any damage that he would otherwise get. So it's actually good to have pretty slow and no spam abilities and pretty strong. Once he does have a pet, he's also really good. He doesn't have the best energy gain, but obviously, as you can see there, after I used all the abilities, he almost had the pets activated. So he doesn't have the worst energy gain either. He doesn't have the best, he doesn't have the worst, he's on okay. And the fact that you do also M1 quite a lot does give him a lot more energy, and you M1 because his abilities aren't those spam moves, and he's just gonna benefit quite a lot from Garo pets because, well, he has strong moves, and he's gonna have even stronger moves once Garo is activated, and since he doesn't have terrible energy gain, he can actually spam those abilities even more, and if you can spam good abilities, it's gonna be fantastic. So Goku's actually really good as a main, but honestly he's just useful as an assist kinda, but he's not really useful as an assist either, because as an assist you kinda want damage and not just those dashes, so he's not too useful. But that being said, he's not too useful for anything. He's still good in dimensions, in raids, in boss rush, and as an assist for basically all gamers that is not boss related. So he's not bad. Goku is actually pretty good. Like, I wouldn't say he's underrated because he's still not really good at anything or like meta or anything. So he deserves what placement he has in the community, that he's just not someone worth to buy. But honestly, after you get a good main, so Dio, and 2 good assists, so Awaken, Yorichi, and Esteth, I would genuinely think that buying Goku is a good option. Because, look, after you've bought these limited characters, you still want to get more limited characters, but you still have your raid meta already. You have your Dio, you have your Yorichi Awakening, you have your Esteth Awakening. You're not going to use any other characters, you see, and you can get pets, but I think you should prioritize the characters here. So who should you get? Well, a main, no, because you already have the best main. An assist, no, because you already have them. So I would try to get like Goku, because Goku is, first of all, a really good main in dimensions, and second of all, he's a good assist in dimensions, and if needed, you could also buy him before an assist, because, well, sure, maybe not use him as an assist, but he is a good main. He really is a good main. He's better than I thought, and than probably a lot of people thought, especially now with the Garo pet. He's better than a lot of characters. He's really good, actually. Thing is, I don't think he's on the same tier as Yorichi or Naruto Awaken, because those are good mains and good assists and good in all game modes. While Goku, sure, he is good. He's not really meta or anything. He's not someone you really want to get all the time, so I would put him at top of B tier. He's really solid. With a good pet, he's really good. Not as good without a good pet, still okay, but he's making it up for a pretty good assist, being able to get a lot of dashes, and just pretty good in dimensions in general. So I think he deserves a spot in B tier. You could argue that Esteth should be better, but Esteth is not as good as Goku in raids or dimensions, just assist. So I would argue that Goku is higher up. And that's basically it for this video. Goku is actually pretty good. And also, subscribe if you have not. I would really like to hit 30,000 subscribers, because I'll make a giveaway then, and it would be awesome. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.